What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 4. Today we're looking at a plugin from KSHMR. It's called Essentials Kick. He has a whole line of plugins within the Essentials, and I just have the Kick one open today. Now I'm going to use it in a non-traditional way, and Niles, if he does see this video, might think I'm crazy, and some other of you might also think I'm crazy too, and that's completely fine. But that's why I'm doing this series, to break the rules and show you guys that there are different ways to use plugins that are made for one thing. In this one today, we're looking at a Kick plugin that I'm using on the master channel. And I know you might be saying, again, that's crazy. What are you talking about? I've tried it on the Kick and it works amazing. I've worked with it for a while now on different processing, and I love it. But when I get a plugin and I purchase something new, I like to break the rules and try to use it against what it was made for. Within this instance, I'm putting it on a master channel, and I'm going to show you guys why. And I like how it sounds. I've used it on a master before, believe it or not, and I'll show you an example of how it sounds, and it makes a huge difference. Again, if you haven't tried this, which I'm probably going to take a guess that many of you have not, give it a whirl. So here's my track called Hold On To Me. We're just looking at just one wave file for today's example so you guys can hear the main difference. I don't need the whole session laid out today. Let's just play the drop so you can hear the song. So in a moment when I add this plugin, where I've dialed the parameters, it is, to me, 2, maybe 3% difference. And you guys can see on my notes, be careful. This is a subtle change, and this is not made for the master channel. Again, some of you might be calling me crazy to try this out, but there's a reason why I'm posting this, because I like breaking the rules, and I found something that's worked, that is not designed for the master channel. So going over what KSHMR has, the sub and the mid, we're not going to touch. Sub and mid harmonics, we don't need to really push those. That's going to create too much distortion, specifically on a master channel. It's just not going to work. It'll be great for your kick drum when you're doing that. Now the air and the higher frequencies, I want to bring that up a little bit. As you guys can see, I'm dialing that up. The transient, I'm not touching that click. Again, if we were designing a kick, that's essential, but in the master, not something I need. I'm doing a subtle little boost to the master channel with this simple Kick plugin. So you got to kind of choose what parameters, to use, and those you do not need to use at all. On the below, we have the tape, pressure, comp, and width. The tape saturator, I'm going to bring up a little bit because you can use that on a master. The pressure and the comp, being a multi-band, we can bring those up just as you would on a master. And the width, I'm not going to touch too much. Maybe on the kick drum if I wanted to, putting in full mono. That's a different situation. In today's example, we're basically just using 4 parameters, and you guys can see the ones listed here: sub, mid, trans, and basically the width, just not used at all. So let's hear a night and day difference when I go back and forth with these parameters on. And we can see in the frequency window, you guys can hear, that's a huge difference, night and day, if you guys ask me. And this is on a master channel. I've also experimented with KSHMR's plugin on mix buses, groups, bus sends, stuff like that. Again, it's the kick drums plugin that I'm kind of breaking the rules on. And he also has a bunch of the essentials for the synths, bass, vocals. He has those laid out within the Essentials package. But for me, I just tried the kick one, and I just like what it does to the sound. And there's no right or wrong to production. I think a lot of you can agree with me on that breaking the rules is okay sometimes. There's no right or wrong. That's what we're looking at today, using a kick plugin on a master channel. So again, let's hear that coming up to the drop and bypass that on and off. The compressor, I won't go too far on, guys. You know, the upward, downward, I don't want to touch too much on the multi-band. You're going to lose dynamics. Be very, very careful. This is not a plugin made for the master. So what we're doing, guys, right now is boosting a tiny bit of the dB and giving a bit more character to the record with the tape and the pressure, and the air is just adding a tight little sparkle to the top. I mean, without it, guys, the record doesn't sound that great. This is a little trick that I did during my mastering process that I have not seen before. I don't know if anyone else is doing it. I'm hoping when I release this video that some of you try it. Who knows if Niles will check it out and maybe let me know if I'm crazy or not, or if it was a good idea. But nonetheless, I like how it turned out, and I know it made the record turn into a better sounding song, and that's the point. So check it out, guys. Again, KSHMR Essentials kick. You can get it on Splice. Check it out and try it on more than just your kick drum. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.